What are reproduction cartridges in retro gaming? Have you ever wondered how retro gamers keep the spirit of classic gaming alive? One fascinating aspect of this world is reproduction cartridges. So, what are they exactly? Reproduction cartridges are newly made copies of original game cartridges. They are often created by third parties, outside the official channels of game developers or publishers. These cartridges contain game data stored on a read-only memory chip, just like the originals. However, the physical cartridge and, sometimes the game content itself, are recreated or modified. At their core, reproduction cartridges serve as substitutes for rare or expensive original game cartridges. They allow players to enjoy classic games on original hardware without needing to hunt down costly or hard-to-find versions. Some reproductions are straightforward copies of existing games, while others may include modifications. These modifications can be translations, hacks, or region unlocking, making games accessible to players who might not otherwise be able to enjoy them. Creating reproduction cartridges involves a few steps. It typically starts with erasing or overwriting the ROM chip inside a donor cartridge. Alternatively, entirely new cartridges can be made with custom ROMs. This process can include adding fan translations or homebrew games, which are games developed by independent creators that were never officially released. For instance, a Japanese game might be translated into English and produced as a reproduction cartridge for English-speaking gamers. From a cultural perspective, reproduction cartridges highlight generational differences in gaming culture. Many retro gamers want to preserve the experience of playing classic games on authentic hardware. Reproduction cartridges help facilitate this desire. They also address the scarcity and high prices of original cartridges, making retro gaming more accessible to a broader audience. This accessibility supports ongoing interest in older gaming platforms and reinforces retro gaming as a vibrant cultural practice. However, reproduction cartridges do raise questions about legality and authenticity. Since they are often produced without official authorization, their legal status can be murky, especially regarding intellectual property rights. Despite this, the expiration of certain patents and the niche market of retro gaming have allowed reproduction cartridges to thrive. This sometimes blurs the lines between preservation, fan creativity, and commercial activity. In practical terms, reproduction cartridges are popular among collectors who want to complete their game libraries affordably. They are also sought after by players who wish to enjoy rare or untranslated games. Homebrew developers use them to distribute their creations physically. Reproduction cartridges influence how retro gaming culture evolves, blending old and new practices, and reshaping the meaning of authenticity and ownership in the digital age. So, reproduction cartridges are newly manufactured game cartridges that replicate or modify original retro games. They play both practical and cultural roles in retro gaming communities. They enable access to classic games on original hardware and support preservation and fan creativity. They also reflected ongoing cultural trends around nostalgia, authenticity, and accessibility in gaming.